What's going on, guys? It's Andre from Shmexybros Gaming. In this video, I'm bringing you our second series in our MyGm series for the Bobcats. In this video, we're playing against the Miami Heat. Now, one of the reasons I chose the Miami Heat was because they're one of the best teams in the league, only second to the San Antonio Spurs, who they just lost to in the NBA Finals. Now, this video is going to be a little different because in this video, I'm doing my first ever dual comm. And who am I doing it with? I'm doing it with my very own brother, Austin. Go ahead and say hi, Austin.
Hi, I am Andre's brother, Austin. I like a lot of 2K. I like Madden a lot more, so this will be very fun.
So like I said, this is my brother, guys. He is a really good, he's a really good player overall. He's really young. He's only 11 years old, and like he said, he likes Madden more than 2K, but he still is a big 2K fan. So we're just gonna go over some stuff in this video. We're gonna talk about a little bit the NBA. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Austin as we get that steal right there with Kemba Walker. So that was pretty nice, Austin.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was a pretty good dunk. So yeah, we're just gonna go over some stuff, some things in the NBA, what's going on in the NBA right now, some things. So Austin, what do you want to start with right now?
Let's start with the NBA draft.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about a little about the NBA draft. Now, you think this is a good draft class? Yes or no?
Yes, it's very stacked, and
you think
there's a lot of potential in these players.
Okay, who do you think has the most potential out of all of them as LeBron gets that shot? Okay.
Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker has the most potential?
He's going to go to a sucky team, obviously, and he's a scorer, so he could score a lot of points for them.
But that would be said with most of them, because, the worse the team, the higher their draft. So, who else would you say?
No one's as good as a scorer as Jabari.
Jabari Parker is a really good scorer. Who would you say is the best point guard going into the draft?
Marcus Smart.
And why would you say that?
I've seen his highlights. He's really good.
He's 6'4". It's pretty good height for point guard.
I think he's just really good overall.
And I'm pretty sure he's a sophomore too, right?
I believe so.
He's a sophomore, so he's a little bit more age as Michael Beasley gets that shot to go right there. Michael Beasley did really good this game. But going back to Marcus Smart, he has a little bit, since he's a sophomore, he's a little bit more potential, but he's still, 21 years old? So he still has a lot of potential age-wise. He still has a lot. He's really young, so he has a lot of potential in the league. And he even has 1 year on the other rookie point guards, so I think he's really good. Another people that are talking about another point guard is Dante Exum. Now, he's from Australia?
Australia.
Yeah, so I've seen a couple of his highlights. It's kind of hard to get a hold of his highlights since he's from Australia. But he's 6'6" point guard, which is
6'6".
MCW height. And I believe he's really fast. I don't know what his speed was. They marked him or something, but he's pretty fast, and he has a lot of his physical attributes are definitely really good, and that's what outstands to the prospects. As LeBron gets stuffed right there, that was a good pack. Yeah, you saw that. That was nasty.
That was awesome.
How do you think LeBron feels when he gets stuffed?
It's not normal for him because he just dunks on everyone.
Do you remember last year in the playoffs where LeBron got stuffed by Nate Robinson? Or was it last year or was it 2 years?
It was last year.
Nate Robinson.
It wasn't a stuff. It was like a chase down block, really.
But still, Nate Robinson being what, 5'8"?
5'8", 5'9".
5'8", 5'9", and stuffing LeBron. That was just crazy. I couldn't believe that he did that. Then again, Michael Beasley gets that to go. Then again, I'm always surprised with Nate Robinson being how short he is and how well he does in the lead. So, some other topics. What else do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about free agency coming up.
Free agency. This is a big thing.
Yeah.
And you probably say the biggest thing is what? LeBron? Everyone wants to sign him.
Everyone wants to know about LeBron, where he's going and stuff.
What team do you think wants to sign him the most?
Everyone.
Everyone? There's no specific team. Everyone wants him. What team do you think he wants to go to?
I feel like he just wants to stay at the Heat and win more championships.
He said, though, he kind of felt bad that he left the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then he said he wanted to go back there. Do you think he would ever go back there?
It's a possibility.
Why would you say that? And it's a possibility? Just because he left, or?
Because he's a free agent. Anything could happen.
Honestly, I think Lakers really want him the most, I would say. Because Lakers are trying to rebuild right now. They're always been known as a pretty good team. And so right now, they're kind of in an awkward situation where they're not good and they do not have a good lineup. So I'd probably say they want him the most right now. But other than that, I'd say Cleveland, they don't really want him that bad because they lost.
And they were the first pick in the draft.
They lost him. I mean, obviously they want him. But they were just kind of sad that he left. But I don't, like I said, I don't think anyone would be mad if they picked up LeBron. Now, Miami Heat-wise, I don't know if they have the cap space in order to sign him, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. So, if anything, I think we talked to this later. Who would leave?
Chris Bosh is going to leave.
Chris Bosh. Now, I think that's a really bad move for them because honestly, I think Chris Bosh, I think he holds the Miami team together because honestly, I don't want to lose LeBron too because they just play so well together. The big three play really well together, and they've known each other for a long time now. I believe they play so good together. The only thing was to lose Dwayne Wade because literally Dwayne Wade's
not going.
He's not going to go, and obviously because that's his home. He's always been on Miami Heat. He's going to be Miami Heat forever. He's like a Kobe who Kobe's never going to leave the Lakers. But the thing is, honestly, the Heat do not need Dwayne Wade. He's just the icing on the cake for them. Basically, it's LeBron doing all the work, Bosh doing the scrub work and also holding the team together, and then Dwayne Wade just is Dwayne Wade is the one that puts him over at the top, and that just kills it. Now, I don't know why, but would you rather lose Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh?
Chris Bosh.
You'd rather lose Chris Bosh, even though Chris Bosh is younger than Dwayne Wade, 4, 3, something like that, 2 years. Oh, maybe 2 years. I was gonna say 6 first off. Yeah, I think Dwayne Wade's like what, 32, something like that.
32.
Yeah, he's probably like 32. Chris Bosh is like 30.
29.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, so Miami Heat are gonna fall apart this year. Do you think that's gonna happen? Are they gonna fall apart or no? Are they gonna try to stick together?
I think a little bit of difficulties are gonna happen, but I think they'll still make the playoffs.
Oh, obviously, because
the Eastern Division sucks.
That's true. As we get another good dunk right there with Al Jefferson. Al Jefferson was a beast this game if you've seen some of the pick and rolls we've done. So the next thing I want to talk about, guys, with you and my brother is Joel Embiid. Now, do you know who Joel Embiid is?
Yes.
Okay.
He's a center for Kansas.
Yes, he's a center for the Kansas, and he's going to the NBA draft. He's a center for the Kansas.
Center from Kansas.
Okay, so you know who he is. Have you seen some of his highlights?
Yes.
You have seen some of his highlights, and what do you think of those highlights?
I think he is really good.
Hold on, wait. That was a really nice lob. I gotta wait for that. I gotta wait for that lob. Hold on, wait. Shh, just be quiet.
Okay.
That was really good. Shh, no, just let it replay. Just let it go. Okay, now you can talk.
He's a really good athletic center.
A lot of people say, yeah, he has an athletic build for an NBA center.
Yes, but the problem with him, to me, is he started playing the game in 2011.
Which if you guys don't know, that's not a long time.
We're in 2014. 3 years ago he started playing.
But considering how fast he developed, if you think about that though, if he did develop that fast, imagine how fast he can develop in the NBA.
That's the thing. If he started playing in 2011, I don't know how well he'll develop in the NBA.
That's an advantage and a disadvantage at the same time. One, because we've seen him develop fast, but we don't know. Even though he did develop fast, doesn't mean he's going to be able to do it necessarily in the future in the NBA. Now, some things they're saying that he needs to gain some weight. He has a good weight though. It's 240, but he needs to gain some strength, and he needs to get his post game down. His post game is not really suffice. It's okay. And also, I want to talk about
his wingspan.
His wingspan, I'm not sure. He's 7 foot, but I don't know how tall his wingspan is. But the thing I want to talk about is, did you hear people, I can't even talk right now, people comparing him to Hakeem Olajuwon.
That's just crazy to me.
Okay, why is that crazy?
Because Hakeem
Olajuwon. Why is that crazy?
Because Hakeem Olajuwon, he's won 3 NBA titles, and he's a legend. I mean, Joel Embiid's a freshman in college.
Do you think they're talking about like skill-wise, or do you think about like playing style?
I think skill-wise.
Have you seen Hakeem Olajuwon's? There we go with Al Jefferson again. Have you seen Hakeem Olajuwon's? Yeah. Have you seen? Now you've seen Joel Embiid. Do you see any comparison in the way they play?
A little, but I wouldn't be comparing him to Hakeem Olajuwon. That's all I'm saying.
If you can choose to compare them to anyone in the NBA right now, just play-wise, who would it be?
Play-wise.
Like out of anyone in the league.
Marc Gasol, because he posts up a lot. Athletic center, DeAndre Jordan. That's actually a pretty good comparison. I wouldn't say he dunks as much, but he does. And also, have you seen, he actually has a shot. Actually, he can shoot pretty well. Sometimes that's why I said Marc Gasol at first.
Marc Gasol definitely has a really good mid-range jumper. his shot, he takes some silly shots. There was like one,
Yeah,
he took like
I saw that.
threes. He took threes and stuff like that. And if you're a center and you're taking threes and you're not Chris Bosh, then I don't know what you're doing. But he needs to work on a shot. Or Matt Bonner. That's true. Actually, there's a couple other ones too. But whatever. He's developing his shot like that, and he's developing other skills. Now, who do you think he's going to go to, and what number in the draft? If you know the number of that team. Posterize. Hold on. He just got posterized. Okay. No, continue.
I honestly don't.
You don't know?
No. Maybe Celtics. Maybe the
Celtics.
Cavs might pick him up.
Do you know what the Celtics, what pick they have?
They have the 6th.
They have the 6th. Okay, so do you think he's going to go top? So you don't think he's going to go top 5?
Top 10. No, not top 5.
He's not going to go top 5? People were saying he's going to go number 1 to the Cavaliers, who they really do need a center. I mean, they have Varejao, right? They still have Varejao, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who else would pick him up?
But would you really want to waste a pick
Waste a pick?
on Joel Embiid?
On Joel Embiid. Even if he doesn't, you can get trade value out of him, though. If he doesn't, produce for your team. As we try to get a 3 with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, we cannot get it, though, because he sucks at 3s. Okay, so, even though he hit one before. So, you think, okay, what do you think about Andrew Wiggins now?
I think he's really good, really athletic.
People compare him to LeBron.
I think that's actually a pretty good comparison.
You think that's a good comparison, LeBron? His play style? I think it's a good comparison, too. Now,
I mean, he dunks a lot.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty good.
That was a stupid shot that shot there. The last person I want to talk about is Zach LaVine. Now, I really want him to go to Lakers. Would you think that'd be awesome if he went to the Lakers?
As a Lakers fan, I would be okay with it, but I really want Aaron Gordon more for them.
Yeah, okay. So, guys, we actually ran out of time. We couldn't talk about that as much as I really hoped to, but Austin, I want to say thank you for being on this channel. Any last words?
I will see you in other videos, and hope to talk about next time to talk about Kevin Love.
Okay, Kevin Love, okay. Alright, so hopefully he's going to be in most of our video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have a really good trade that's just coming up. This is right here, you can see that. We have a really good trade coming up next.
Crazy.
So, guys, so we haven't mentioned in this video, but hopefully you guys like it. So, this is Andre from Shmexybros Gaming. Peace.